everyone, I'm Krista Seiden, Analytics Advocate at Google, and today I'm joined by Dan Stone, who's a Product Manager on Google Analytics. In this quick tip video, Dan is going to tell us about custom segments. Now, custom segments are really cool because out of the box, Google actually has a ton of really great and useful segments in the system segments piece. But if your needs go beyond that, you can actually go ahead and create your own custom segments to help you slice and dice at even more detail. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to Dan, and he's going to tell you more about custom segments.
Thanks, Krista. So imagine that you're in the device category report, and you want to understand the effect of one of your recent display campaigns on which devices they're distributed among. You might consider starting with secondary dimensions or looking at system segments, but at a certain point, you might decide that your conditions are a little bit more precise than what's out of the box in Google Analytics. So to do that, you would want to use a custom segment, which you can do by clicking the segment dropdown, clicking New Segment, and here you can enter your own definition based on any of the 250 plus dimensions and metrics that Google Analytics has access to. So for me, I want to look at new display users in this definition. And here you'll see on the left, there are different tabs. On the top, you'll see some of the templates for the most commonly used segment definitions. And on the bottom, you'll see the advanced sections where you can let your imagination run wild with any segment definition that you want to create. So I'm going to start with looking at traffic sources where source is one of my display campaigns, and I'll say it's from youtube.com. And then I also want to look at users who are new users during this time period. So I can choose that in sessions equal 1. And you'll see on the right, this is for sessions equal 1 and traffic sources contains youtube.com. Now you might want to be a little bit careful when you start building a segment if you have multiple conditions ended together. Right now this is applying them both in the same condition, but another way to do this would be to use the custom definition builder where you can enter this at the same time. So I want sessions where source contains YouTube and user type is new visitor. And what this will do is it will look for sessions where the source was YouTube and the user was new visitor at the same time. And when you're ready, you can click Save or Preview this segment and start applying it in any report that supports segments.
Thanks, Dan. Custom segments can be so powerful, as Dan just mentioned. So that's really great. I hope you can go ahead and use these in your own account.